Welcome back, everybody. It's David, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist assistant here. And in this video, we're covering all of the standing exercises that I typically assign to my patients. This is the third of 3 videos. Again, we're covering the standing exercises. Now, a note on these standing exercises. If I've assigned them to you, we've talked about how to do them safely, whether that's holding onto a walker, holding onto the back of a chair, holding onto a countertop. Wherever I've asked you to do these exercises, make sure that you're doing them in that space. Or if you're not in that space, make sure that you're doing them where you have something solid to hold on to. I have a whole variety of patients. Some are more mobile than others, all right? But the important thing here is to make sure that you're doing these safely. So if I've asked you to do these hanging onto your walker or hanging onto the countertop, make sure that you're doing that, okay? All right, let's get into our standing lower body exercises. Here we go. Our first exercise that we're going to do today is standing marching. So I may have had you do this holding onto the back of a chair. I may have had you do this holding onto your countertop. Wherever I ask you to go to do these, go to that place, all right? So all we're going to do is hang onto the countertop, hang onto the chair. Maybe I've asked you to hang onto your walker while I do these. Go ahead and hang onto your walker. All right, and we're going to lift up one knee and then the other. We're going to do 20 of these, lifting those knees up high. This is 4, 5, shooting for one set of 20. That's 10 on each leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. All right, our next exercise is hip kicks. Again, whatever I've asked you to hang on to with these, go ahead and hang on to. I'm going to show you the hip kick now so you can see what it is before I hang on to the chair. So we're going to start out with sideways hip kicks, just like so. Just like so. We'll do 10 on one side, and then we'll do 10 on the other side. All right, so go to wherever it is that you're going to hang on. And we're going to do 10 on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. If you need a break, go ahead and pause the video, take a little break, and we're going to pick it up with forward hip kicks. All right, here are our forward hip kicks. Now maybe I've got it set up so that you're hanging on to the countertop over here and your walker over here. However you feel comfortable. Maybe you can do these just hanging on to just the counter or just the walker. It's very individualistic with these. So whatever you're most comfortable doing. I'm going to show you the forward hip kick, and then we're going to do 10 of them. Just like so. Kicking forward from the hip. All right, get ready to do 10 of them with me. Let's start with that right side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If you need a little break before we do the left side, go ahead and take it and start the video when you're ready. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, our last one is backward or retro hip kicks. Backward hip kicks. So I'm going to show you the right way to do these, and then I'm going to show you the wrong way to do these. All right? Here's the right way. Standing up nice and tall, hanging onto your walker, hanging onto your countertop, and kicking backwards, just like so. All right? You'll notice this isn't a very big movement. I'm only moving 8, maybe 10 inches. That's it. Okay, here's what I'm not doing. I'm not bending the knee. All right, this is a different exercise. We're going to do this one next, but not now. Keep the leg straight-ish. I'm not completely locked out, but my leg stays straight. I'm just moving from the hip. Here's the other thing I'm not doing, is I'm not leaning forward with these. All right, we're not working the trunk right now. We're working the glutes, which is the butt muscles. Off we go. We'll start with the right side, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3. Are you standing up tall? 4. Are you just moving from the hip? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, now we're going to do the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, next we're going to do an exercise called butt kicks or hamstring curls. And I'll show you what these are, and then we'll do them. We're going to just bend the knees, and you're trying to kick your own rear end with your heels. So we're just bending the knees. I like to alternate these ones, left and then right. Left and then right. We're going to do one set of 20, so we'll end up doing 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. How you feeling? Do you guys need a break? If you need a break, go ahead and pause the video, and we're going to continue with sit to stands. Okay, sit to stands. Everyone's favorite. This is such an important exercise. This hits just about every muscle in your legs. So good for you. Now, I may have told you that you can use your arms to push up on the arms of the chair. That's just fine. My chair doesn't have arms, so I can't do that. All right, but we're going to go from sitting all the way up to standing. So from sitting up tall to standing. Now, as you come up, make sure that you're not stopping here. All right, come all the way up. Maybe even bring those shoulders back. And then as you sit down, come down slowly. Maybe you're reaching back for the arms of the chair and using your arms on the arms of the chair to help control that descent. Here's what it looks like from the side. All right, maybe I've said that you're allowed to use the arms of the chair to push up. So put your hands on the arms of the chair, and you're going to push up, all the way up tall. Maybe you're bringing those shoulders back. And then reach back for the arms of the chair and come down slowly. Here's what we don't want to do. We don't want to end up here. Nope. This isn't going to cut the mustard. Finish it off. Finish off the movement. Come up tall. And then back down. Okay. Maybe I've assigned a set of 5 for you. Maybe I've assigned 2 sets of 5. I want everyone to work up to 2 sets of 10 of these. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do 2 sets of 10. All right? Hands on the arms of your chair. Or if you don't have arms, you can cross your arms. You can put your arms out here. Whatever you want to do. Put your arms on your knees. That's fine. But we're going to do 2 sets of 10 of these. Off we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. How'd you do? Did you get 5? Did you get 8? Did you get all the way up to 10? You know I'm never satisfied with 1 set. So let's do our second set. If you need a rest, go ahead and pause the video. Pick it back up when you're ready. Off we go. 1 more set of 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very good. Take a short break, then we're going to move on. All right, our next exercise is sidestepping at the counter. Again, maybe I've assigned this to you, maybe I haven't. I don't have a good counter here, I've just got a short wall that I'm going to use. We're going to go down and back 3 times. I want you to notice that I've got my toes pointed forward. All right, I'm working the sides of the hips right here. If I turn out and I point my toe this way, what happens is I end up working this larger quad muscle. That's not what we're trying to work right now. We're trying to work these lateral hip muscles. Okay? Down and back 3 times. I think this is my 3rd time. Like I said, when I talk, I tend to lose count. How'd you do? Did you get 3 laps in? Let's go do some step-ups next. Well, as you can see, I've moved outside. I'm outside because this is the best place that I have to film this particular exercise. You don't need to go outside. Just go to wherever I assigned you to do these, wherever you can do them safely. Maybe that's your steps going upstairs. Maybe that's your front porch. Maybe that is your garage. Wherever I've assigned you to do these. Here is where you are not to do these. You are not to do these at the top of a staircase. You risk falling down. Only do these at the bottom of a staircase, not at the top. All right? Step ups. We're going to start with our right side. Okay, hang on to the rail. Maybe you've got one rail to hang on to, maybe you've got two. I don't know your particular situation, but we're going to start with our right leg. We're going to go right up, right down, left down. We're shooting for 10 of these. Maybe I assigned 5 of them to you. Maybe I assigned you a set of 5 working up to a set of 10. We're going to do a set of 10 now, but if I've only assigned you 5, you can stop at 5. And I think this is 5 right here. I hope you've been counting along. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's do our 10 on the left side. Or maybe it's 5. However many I assign to you. Here's 3. Going left, right, left, right. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to do our sideways step-ups. Again, however many of these I assign to you. Maybe I didn't assign them at all. Here we go. Left up, right down, left down. How many of these did I assign to you? 5, 8, working up to 10. Whatever that number is for you, go ahead and do. I think this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to do the right side. You're going to have to count on your own because you probably won't be able to hear me. Again, the one place that you are not allowed to do these is at the top of the stairs. That's dangerous. I don't want you falling down the stairs. So make sure you're doing these at the bottom of the staircase. All right? We're going to do toe taps. Toe taps. Go ahead and hang on if you need to, and we're just going to tap. Toe taps to the steps. Maybe I asked you to do these to a cone. We're going to do a set of 10 of these, so we'll end up with 5 on each side. I think this is 7, I'm not sure. 8, 9, 10. Good, take a little break, and when you're ready, we'll do the second set. Pause the video if you need to, and we're off to do the second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, everyone, Well, that wraps up our third of 3 videos. That was your standing lower body exercises. Hopefully this series of videos has been helpful to you. I know sometimes it can be confusing when I'm not there to lead you through these, but I've tried to give all of the best instruction that I can. And if you have questions, go ahead and write them down and ask them next time I'm out to see you. Bye, everybody.